everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and here is my latest journal collection. This is a vintage sewing collection, and this is sort of part of that custom journal that I made. I shared a flip through of that a little bit earlier on my channel for a lady who she was given a whole bunch of sewing patterns and embroidery and an old hat maker magazine from her mother, and it was passed down to her. She had no use for them, and it came to my sister-in-law, and I was commissioned to make a custom journal for this lady to remember her mother by. And so out of that bundle of vintage patterns, tissue paper, embroidery, all of the things, I created one of these journals for her, and that is all sent down to Melbourne already. And then I created this set of 9 journals total. There's 2, 4, 6, 8 here, and the 9th one was the custom journal. And I did share a start to finish series making that journal over on my Patreon, as well as a look at how I made these covers. So it was all part of that same collection, and so they're very similar. And these 3 are pretty similar. These 2 are similar, these 2 are similar, and then this is sort of the odd one out. So this one, these are children. Sort of that's how with the cover, that's how I set aside these 2 to be similar. And then these 2 with the ladies, the fashionable ladies, I set these 2 aside to be similar. So because it's such a large collection, I've got little sets within the collection. And then these 3, these are more of the like really old classic vintage pattern styles. Even though they're all vintage, these ones just, I don't know, they drew my eye a lot more. And in fact, if I had more sets, these 2 would have been a set because of that black and white aesthetic, and then this one would have been a set with the one that was a custom order. They were very similar kind of papers for the cover. They all do have some of this beautiful fabric just covering the seam of the pattern pouch. So some is on the back, this one's down along the spine, and they all have it on the inside as well. So in terms of this set, the whole collection is over on my Etsy. So I'll leave the link below to my Etsy Willowbound Journals if you're interested. But basically, these 3 are embellished. The others aren't embellished, but they come with the journal cards and tags in a little baggie, so you can use them however you would like. Whereas these ones, all the tags and journal cards are already in the pockets, and you get some extra ones. I love this, the bodice there, and it says dress here. And I've used tissue paper and the pattern papers, and I've got some extra ones here as well that I'll include as some extra goodies to go with the journals. And this one I made not using patterns in the background, but these ones I did. So there's a kind of whole variety there. Love this with the ladies here, paper clipped in. I've used rose gold paper clips because I thought that kind of tied in with this rosy cover here. And you can see beautiful texture of the tissue paper just to make this look a bit more muted down and have that authentic rustic vintage look, even though this already is authentically vintage. Got a doily and just a mixture of all different types of papers, and the feature pages come from a range of the different patterns that I received in that bundle. Got coffee dye pages, textured type of papers, parchment, and like I said, the tags and journal cards are in the pockets of these particular journals. And some of these I love, just the front pieces of the pattern papers. This is an opened envelope. This is some vintage ledger, coffee paper. They each come with an envelope pocket as well, and I love all the writing there. This is a hat maker 1947 page. So I do try to give enough writing paper to mix in with the feature pages, so you can use it as a journal for writing as well, but of course you can stick things on. Some more tags here, and hat maker journal card there. I shared my process of how I made all of these well, a lot of these tags where I would get a masterboard, I'd create a masterboard, and then I would cover it with different types of tissue paper, some dark, some white, some in between, and just different effects that you can get. I really enjoyed that. I think I made about 10 masterboards, if not more, and had fun cutting them out because I had a lot of journals to, you know, make tags and journal cards from. So I love, love, love. So these two are very similar to this, so I'll go a bit quicker. Just so gorgeous. Look at this one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I already divvied out some of the cards, but I'll divvy out some more later on. Look, I love the white paper. I think that's my favorite. Very cool. And the different colors. So yeah, I'll just quickly, there's a lot to get through. But these ones are very similar to this. Same layout, same number and types of ephemera. Love the dresses there. So cool. Hat maker page. All that good stuff. And this one, I'll just give you another little flip through just to show you all of the goodies inside. And I love this one here, this piece with the little measuring tape. That was so cool. Okay, and then these two are sort of a set within the collection, and they're the unembellished ones, but all the tags and journal cards come in there. Nice variety of all the different types, and then you get all of them come with, you know, a doily. All of them come with some coffee dye page and the pocket pages. Love this one with the front of a pocket pouch. I could have turned that into a cover, but I like the idea of using it as pages as well. And see pocket pages throughout, vintage ledger, the open envelope, same types of things, hat maker page, all that stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to do a range for this collection since there were so many in it. And so that way there could also be different price points, hopefully to suit any budget. And this one is the cover of this journal with the cover page, which is really fun. Another hat maker page, and love that vintage look. So same types of things in there. This one, these ones differ a little bit because there's no more hat maker pages. Got the same number and amount of journal cards and tags though, and where it differs here is instead of hat maker pages, I used some embroidery pages that came in that bundle. So there was a hat maker book and an embroidery book, and I thought the embroidery book suited more the child theme because it has some really cute designs like flowers, and I think there was like a pony and a duckling and things like that. So that just lent itself more to the kid covers, whereas the hat maker ladies, I thought that fit well with the vintage ladies on the cover. And like the bow here, gorgeous bow, and they all come with that envelope like I said, and the pocket pages, and like the flower there is really cool. So there's that one. It's very retro, love it. And even I wonder if like some of you recognize some of these patterns, if your mother or grandmother or you yourself have made these patterns. My mum even said that she remembered her mother, my grandma, had made her some of these nighties from this one here, or one of these two. I thought that was so cool. I love this. So I love that kind of connection. All right, and then this one's the odd one out of the collection because this one I was running out of things from the bundle that I received to make these. And so where I was running out, I just used some pages from my own stash. But a lot of it is still from the bundle, like all of these, you know, lots of these things were from the same masterboards that came from these ones. So they're very similar, just some of these pages came from my own collection and some came from this collection. So a bit of a mix. But I love that you can't actually tell the difference. So only I would know that because I put them together. But like this one came from this bundle. So, but I can't specifically remember which, you know, page like this came from my bundle or from this bundle by the end. So yeah, love, love, love the variety of pages though. It was so fun to make, and hope you enjoy this collection. Hope they can be special treasures. I love, yeah, like I was saying, for that flip through of the custom journal, it was one of the most special journals I've ever made because it was so, you know, connected to the mother passing down, or having the bundle passed down to the daughter, and now she has a journal filled with all the different things that was in that bundle, and now this collection incorporates that bundle. And while you don't have that personal connection to these people, I love that there's that history, there's that story, there's that bond, and then that's a starting point for your own. And then maybe you want to write about your own bond with your own mother, or your bond with your kids, or with your grandmother, or your auntie, or family members, or even your own love of vintage or sewing or patterns. I love that we can create these meaningful journals that connect with us. And that, yeah, with junk journals it's so fun because you can create different themes, and not every theme is going to resonate with everyone, but there's a theme for everyone. I love it. Junk journals are for everyone. It's so fun. All you need to do is find the right theme for you that connects with your heart, that connects with your story. And then my hope is that after I provide the canvas and I make it with that theme, it then is something that you can add to, that you can add your own story to, and your own heart, and your own stories, and your own meaning. And then it becomes this even more special treasure for you to hold in your hands and, you know, pass down to your children, or, you know, I love it. Love it. Love journals. Always will advocate for journaling and sharing our stories and documenting our lives on pages. Love it, love it, love it. Anyway, guys, I hope you're doing really well. Like I said, these are in my Etsy. Check out the link below to my shop, Willowbound Journals, and hope you can pick yourself up a treasure if any of these are resonating with you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. Special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in January. If you would like to become a patron in February, and the link is down below, and that is where you get access to extra videos, all my printables, all my digital kits in my Etsy. There are post tiers, mail tiers, and journal tiers as well. There is a Marco Polo tier and just lots of fun stuff over there. There is also a link to all of my available courses down below in the description box. You can join those anytime for all of my Patreon and courses. They're monthly subscriptions that work just like Netflix or Spotify, and you're charged on the date that you sign up, and you can cancel anytime.